Welcome back to the Counting of the Omer. My name is Mike Sutcliffe. I'm one of the pastors here at Fringe Ministries. Today is day 50. It's Shavuot, empowered to witness. Acts 2:14-18 tells us, Peter, taking his stand with the 11, raised his voice and declared to them, Men of Judea and all you who live in Jerusalem, let this be known to you and give heed to my words. For these men are not drunk as you suppose, but this is what was spoken through the prophet Joel. And it shall be in the last days, God says, that I will pour out my spirit on all mankind, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Even on my male slaves and female slaves, I will in those days pour out my spirit, and they shall prophesy. When the Spirit fell at Pentecost, it did not come quietly. It came with wind, fire, and boldness. But what happened next was just as powerful. Peter stood up and spoke. This was the same Peter who once denied Yeshua in fear. But now, filled with the Spirit, he stood in front of a crowd and declared the truth with clarity and courage. This is the heart of Shavuot. The Torah was once written on stone. Now it's written on hearts, and those hearts burn, not just with knowledge, but with holy boldness. Peter wasn't alone. The entire early community of believers became witnesses, not just to what they had seen, but to what they had become. Spirit-filled people empowered to carry God's presence into the world. The prophecy of Joel was unfolding. The last days had begun, and the fire wasn't meant to be admired. It was meant to be shared. We began this journey in Egypt, enslaved, unsure, broken, and bound. But Yahweh is faithful. He not only delivers, He forms. He not only calls us out, He calls us in. And He not only fills us, He sends us. You are not at the end of something. You are at the beginning. This is what the Omer count has always pointed to. Not just freedom, but faithfulness. Not just cleansing, but calling. Not just hearing His word, but living it out loud. To be empowered to witness means your life points to the truth of the resurrection. Your words carry the Spirit's clarity and conviction. Your actions reflect the holiness and compassion of Yeshua. And your heart burns not with ambition, but with love. This isn't a performance, it's a participation. You are part of God's ongoing mission to redeem, restore, and renew the world. You carry the fire now, not to hide it, not to fear it, but to let it shine in your home, in your church, in your community, and in every nation. The Spirit didn't come just to dwell in you. He came to move through you. You are filled. You are called. You are sent. You are empowered to witness. Let me ask you a question. As you look back on these 50 days, where has the Spirit empowered you to grow, and where is He sending you next? What would it look like to live boldly, filled with the fire of God? Let's pray together. Yahweh, thank you for leading us from Egypt to this moment. Thank you for the gift of your Spirit. We don't want to keep it to ourselves. We want to live as witnesses, faithful, bold, and obedient. Yeshua, you are our message. Spirit, you are our strength. Send us, fill us again, and use us for your glory. Well, friends, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey of the counting of the Omer. It has been a real blessing for me, and I hope that it has blessed you and that you'll share it with others. And then return next year at first fruits as we begin to count the Omer all over again. Shalom.